Hello, hello? I'm very much fishing around in the dark here. Chad, you need to cooperate. Hello? Oh my god, you can hear and see me. Guys, look at this. Look at this fucking, look at this. Look at this, laptop webcam. It's garbage. Oh my god. Dude, look at it. It's worse than my phone. That's incredible. I'm like a ghost. How do I even, what's even the best way to, do I like chill? Do I just like chill here? What? Is this better? I don't I don't know. Jesus Christ. What's up? Ooh, let me. There we go. Yeah, this is your stream on socialism. What's up, guys? Can you hear me okay? Is my audio acceptable? Am I determinable? Okay, at least the audio is good. Woo! You're very loud. I I have I have I have limited power. Audio is much better than what it looks. I'm happy to hear that. What's up, guys? Vosh, are we annoying you yet? No, I'm just wondering what the most comfortable seating position is. If there's like a... I wonder... Hold on. I wonder if I move over here... Or if this is preferable... Is this? Let me see. Is this? I guess it's a little bit better. What's up? Proper YouTube apology video framing? Yeah, true. I'm on vacation. How you guys doing? This looks like an ISIS execution video. Alright, alright. If y'all are just gonna be mean, what are these shoes? They're shoes. What do you want? Jesus. No, see, I'm too tall. My head touches the jackets. What if I just... You know, this isn't so bad. There we go. You know, this isn't so bad. I'm kind of comfy. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. What's up, guys? You know, the camera's also flipped. This is my left side. Weird, right? I tried flipping it for some reason, though I couldn't. It wouldn't let me flip it. I tried flipping the video input in OBS, and it didn't work. I would flip it horizontally, and it wouldn't change anything. I would literally reverse the image. Like, I would pull one end horizontally through, and it wouldn't change anything. Isn't that strange? I wonder if that's a Mac thing. Well, how you guys doing? Look up what Representative Gassar just posted on Twitter. Bold of you to assume that I'm capable of multitasking right now. You tried not being a boomer? You want to work it out. It took 5 minutes working it out. I was gaming with chat, you interrupted. I'm so sorry to hear that. What's up, guys? I'm just chilling for an hour. I'll respond to any donos. That's what we're doing, okay? I spent money on food. This is me recouping that. H. thanks to $5. I won't take this anti-laptop cam leftist propaganda. I'm so sorry to be doing this to you, comrade. It's rough out here. Robbie with the $5. I hope you're having a great night. I am having a great night. Thank you. I'm also my favorite streamer. And still live at the $5, currently delivering Grubhub in Long Beach. Hello, fellow Los Angelinos. I hope you're enjoying the kind weather. Always nicer weather out here than anywhere else. Seriously. Best you're gonna get. Paying Vosh? Yeah, can you imagine? Where are you, Vosh, and buy a better laptop? This isn't a streaming laptop. This is a me doing emails while I'm traveling laptop. I bought it in DC when I visited Tim Pool last time. Why are you in the closet? I'm actually outside of the closet. How cold is it? It never gets cold in LA. How's mom and dad? The folks are doing great. Um, when will you be back? I'll be back tomorrow. I promise. I'm so blurry. God. Sake, thank you so much for the $10. Okay, buddy Vosh segment. Unfortunately, I can't click links right now. I don't even have that set up in OBS. Um, so I guess I'll leave that one to review when I'm back at my computer. But also no. But you're probably going to get some good Okay Buddy Vosh segments out of the memes from this stream, considering how jarring and disheveled everything seems to be. Vosh, you're awesome. Thank you, Jack McGloin. I'm looking at YouTube chat and VGG chat this time. Have I done the Jubilee thing yet, or did that get pushed back? It got pushed back. Unfortunately, because the QAnoners wouldn't get vaccinated, we couldn't do it in person. We're going to be doing it online over webcam, which sucks, like over Zoom, you know? Which sucks. I really wanted to be in the warehouse, you know, the big dark warehouse where they film all the Jubilee stuff, but unfortunately it's going to have to be like a Zoom call. So dumb. I wonder if I can petition Jubilee to put me on a future thing also to compensate for them only informing me about the vaccine thing after I'd already bought the plane tickets. Can you turn the light on? The light levels in here are as high as they're going to get. I've also got the laptop light on. Here's when I turn it down low. Wait, does this look better? Wait, Wait, how does this look better? What arcane technology has better camera quality at lower light levels? What? Okay. It's called ISO, learn to use it. That's not, no, the lower the light level, the more shut up. The more time it takes for them to get enough light and data to, shut up. Jesus. Asshole. John Burton with $5. Do you think you'd ever try to guest appear on Hassan's stream since you're in LA? I think I'm a little bit too much of an optics landmine to try that move. But you know, I could always, you know, I'm not too far from West Hollywood. I could always like throw bricks at the window or something. Leftist infighting is a tradition, after all. I think I want one more pillow for my lower back. I'm kind of like crouched in a corner there. There we go. Take care of your lower back, guys, okay? You've only got one. Those are cool shoes. Well, they're not mine, but I'll pass on the kind words. Did I hear about Hassan? I know he exists. I've heard rumors. This is honestly not any more comfortable. Oh, God. Well, you know. NFT sponsor when? I thought what I could do is I could make an NFT of my logo, you know, and sell it like a pixel art one, but it's not even an NFT, it's just a JPEG. Wouldn't that be funny? Because, like, NFTs aren't real. So it's just, I'm like, yeah, here's an NFT, and it's just like a fucking pixel art, you know? And then when people screenshot it for themselves, I'm like, heh, well, that doesn't mean you've taken the NFT. You know? Except it does. That'd be good. NFTs are totally the future, dude. True! Hold on, did I miss a YouTube super chat? Did I? I think I missed a 666 YouTube super chat. I love you, whoever you are. You're a beautiful person. Thank you. Beloved by all. Just make a 5-minute drawing and sell it as an NFT. It'll be better art than all the other ones anyway. I could do like a stream donation goal, you know? Did I see the drama over Shu's video? Yeah, I saw she unearthed some pedo org and they're mad and they're using like leftist language to attack her. Like, it's so reactionary of you to say that being pedo is bad or some shit like that. Yeah, it's pretty funny. A little sussy, slightly sussy, one might say. Should Streamlabs donos show up on stream? Oh my god, you're right. I didn't even set that up, Lamau. No, I would just see them in chat. Hold on. Wait, I can see them on my end. Oh, oh god. I just set this up in like 5 minutes. Look, it's better than streaming from my phone. At least here I can look at chat, right? Okay, if I hit feed on the website... Oh, it opens in a new tab. Hi Koi Chithes with the $5. Do you think Democrats will run on something other than Republicans are bad and we're not Republican in coming elections? I think they'll say they will. I don't know if they'll actually commit to that, though. You know? And Tamsin the Glitcher, thank you for the $3. Best seat is in my lap. Vosh, no parasocial arena, though. Exactly, guys. Imagine that you're sitting in my lap right now, because that's where the laptop is,
Imagine
okay?
that you're sitting in my lap right
That's literally my stream. Shut up. No parasocial Reno. However, just envision that as you donate money to me, you know. I'm like, it's like some kind of reverse lap dance situation. Just, you know. Just worth considering, is all I'm saying. You know. You understand. Where was the feed marker that I just had up? Did I close it? Hold on, wait. Feed. There it is, yeah. Okay. And then if I switch to this... Wait, if I Alt-Tab, why doesn't it... Why is Macintosh the way Macintosh is? Can somebody explain that to me? Does anyone have an answer for why Macintosh is the way Macintosh is? Okay, here we go. I think I got it. I think I got it working. There we go. Nice. Oh my god, that looks good. Now I can see both chats at once. That's fantastic. Beautiful. You know, I don't think this camera is particularly flattering to me, but we're just going to have to live through that. Oh, thank you, Jared Chode. I think we have a wonderful community, too. Here, my vanity is... Here, if I... How fast can you read our comments? I mean, as fast as I can talk, right? Why is there a copy of Atlas Shrugged in that bookshelf? Nice meme. Where are you vacationing? I'm with my folks. Saying hello to them. I'm not going to be able to stream long, so look, this in a way, this live stream is like an NFT, okay? It's unique, it's non-fungible, you can't trade it for anything else, okay? It's unique, identifiable, and it's rare, and like NFTs, it will appreciate in value. For me, when you donate to me, the value of this stream will appreciate for me. For the rest of you, you're going to have to do some wild shit to make that work for you. But for me, it'll go up on its own, you know. Read my dono, I gave you money. Wait, I don't see it. Hold on. Oh shit, there you go. Sad Boy Socialist, the $5. Did you see Sean's excellent Jimmy Dore anti-vax debunk video? No, I'm looking forward to watching it when I get back. I hear that it's really good. Like I said, I have an issue with Twitter Sean, but Twitter Sean and YouTube Sean are two different people. It's kind of like a you know, like a evil alternate universe Star Trek kind of dealio. They're two different Seans. And if you think about it that way, you circumnavigate what would otherwise be a really confusing dissonance between how stupid he can be over Twitter and how competent he can be on YouTube. So if you just assume that there are two, or it could be a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation, you know, where normally Sean is a reasonable person, but like only when the dark grip of, you know, Londonian terrors grips, takes hold of him, he starts to tweet. Catherine Music Avian, thanks the tier 2 sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Is Sean really that bad on Twitter? I mean, the smarminess is one thing. A lot of it was just like being Bernie or bust and doing anything and everything possible to justify it. Oh, there's some weird stuff with Lindsay Ellis, and also he shit talks debate bros, but in like that weird infighty way that doesn't make any sense. It's not really a competition. Shiro Amagi with the $5. Have you ever done an on-stream analysis of the Evangelion Rebuild ending? If anyone can understand what's going on there. I did talk about it, but it was mostly me complaining about how creepy it was. Like, with the girls. That was mostly what I talked about. I think that might have been put out as a video. If not by me, by somebody. But it got pretty creepy. And Sake with the $10. Thank you. Delinka does not equal Delinky. Well, they're equal in one way in that they're both hated on this stream. That's right. That's right. Is chat bigger today or are you smaller? I'm on a different computer, so all the settings are different. All the settings are different. How can I cope with the overwhelming tide of transphobia? Transphobia is less common... Sorry, I should say, that's not true. Trans support is more common right now than it ever has been in all the history of the United States and broadly the world. It is true that there's a lot of opposition as well, but the opposition only exists as a response to the incredible tide of acceptance for trans people. In fact, I would be comfortable saying that the wave of support for trans people, in terms of how quickly it was adopted, has been more prominent and more successful than almost any civil rights movement in the history of this country. Seriously, look at polling done for support on various issues tied to race or gay people. The polling shows that the support for trans people's identities has skyrocketed at a wildly disproportionate rate. I know things are rough right now, but please do remember that we are experiencing a historical rise in support. Keep that in mind. Ilset Nova, thanks for the 2. Are you in the closet and pan? I'm just out of the closet and pan. Thank you. Gas Badger with the $5. You need to watch the PragerU videos on socialism and why it loses every time. We're going to do some heavy React Andy content when we get back to Seattle. And Sake with the very kind $10. Yes! Vadim's new video on Lauren Southern is a banger, also needs more views. Yes, I've heard that Lauren Southern's video, not Lauren Southern's video, Vadim's video on Lauren Southern is in fact a banger. I've heard this from many, many people. Many are saying this, many people are saying this. So we'll definitely give it a look. We'll definitely take a look. 100%. You gonna visit Zan while you're down there? Probably not. I'm just spending time with my folks. I don't think I'm visiting anyone else. Debrez, the $2. Been watching for a year. First streamer I started watching. Also, Mac is like that because it was originally Unix. Why STEM boys like them. First of all, thank you. I'm happy that you enjoy my content. And second of all, I basically only used Macintosh shit back when I was a kid. Now that I'm an adult and I do tech stuff, I know why I can't do that anymore. The price is obscene, but I do understand the value of something that just works, Like an Apple product, you just open it, you do your user settings and it works, which is pretty cool. Whereas with Windows, you have to know some stuff, and if you want to edit or change things, and it comes with bloatware and stuff like that. I think that for Apple, you trade everything for it just works, and even then it works with less things than Windows can work with if you're willing to fiddle with it. But this is just a laptop. I just want to be able to, respond to emails while traveling. H. Shay with a very kind $10. Thank you. On YouTube chat. Love you, Vosh. Might be a dumb question. Don't have to answer. But I'm a newer leftist and contractually stuck in a job I don't agree with since my views changed. Any way I can reach out for advice? Well, I can't give you any personal advice because you're privy to information that I just don't have. There's stuff that I don't, and that's never going to change. If you're contractually stuck in a job you don't agree with, while you have a right to change your field of occupation, please don't think you have this newfound moral obligation to drop what you're doing. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but keep in mind that we're all complicit in broader systems that do a lot of harm to the world. Don't tear yourself up thinking, oh, now I realize this means I have to do... Don't make rash decisions. Think calmly, think through, plan ahead, and take careful consideration of what you can and can't do and what effects your decisions will have on you. Stay safe, okay? Just don't burden yourself with this needless moral guilt just because you've changed your mind on some political issues. Move carefully and make changes when you're able to, Yeah, unless you're like a child trafficker or a CIA socialist assassin, in which case, Please change your. Please quit immediately. Thank you. Um, Orbitin with the $2. Why the chicken crossed the road? To die. It was sad, but it should have gone to therapy. Ilset Nova, thanks to the $2. Drop merch right fucking now. I am so far away from being able to do that, my friend. But thank you. Christian S with the $15. Would you be open to covering Aaron Rodgers' COVID interview on the Pat McAfee show? Yeah, I can't believe all this shit happened like right as I left. I'd be happy to, yeah. A lot of wacky stuff in there. 16 Pastor with the $10. Hey, Vaush, what do you think about the Astro World tragedy? It's practically a comedy now. As I understand it, the organizers and security are claiming that they were like guerrilla infiltrated and injected with drugs to make it so that they did the thing that was like dangerous or something, or like essentially it was like poor crowd management, but they're saying that people injected them with drugs and that's what led them to do the poor crowd management or something like that. A wild shit. I don't know. I don't know. I'll look more into it when I'm back. It looks pretty bad. Solid Dragon, thanks to $5, sending love to everyone. May love shine down effervescently upon you, and likewise to you, Dingus. Thank you. Rum Aaron with 100 rubles. First dono ever, and it's for a guy who turned me socialist. Say Navalny is a Russian hero. Navalny is a Russian hero, my friend. Thank you. I'm really, really happy. Thank you for the kind words. Orbitin with the $5. No, he crossed the road to get to the airport. I hope they don't crash on some island or something. I don't know if a chicken is physically capable of doing the work he'd need to do to get those coconuts. NDLY with the $5. What is your MBTI type? Is that like the thing that people jerk themselves off over? You know, like, oh, I'm an intibfib, that which means that I'm smart or whatever. The Myers-Briggs. Yeah, I forget. I think it's the one that you guys would think for me, right? I took that test once, and I was the one that you would expect. Integer? Yeah, I think it was the INTJ. Yeah, I think so, or something close to that. I can take it on stream sometime. Debrez, thanks the $2. Paul DSSB, thank you for the $5. Went to my first in-person DSA meeting yesterday. It was super cool. Nice! The candidates we backed for city council got their seats and the transphobe got destroyed easy. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. Fierdo was the $5. Welcome back to LA, Vosh. Love you. Love you too. Nice to get out of the rain. A Stanchskate, the $5. You talk a lot about 40K and I love it. What do you think? Okay, Sisters of Battle, would you talk about them in the future? Oh, what do you think of Sisters of Battle? I like the aesthetic. I mean, they're insane, which is fitting. I actually just watched Dune with my folks. And I really liked it. Dune was one of the big inspirations for 40K, and it shows. Man, does it show. Holy shit. Dune was awesome. The movie slapped. I'll talk about it more when I'm, like, properly streaming, but the movie was really good. I actually liked it more than the last movie the guy made, Blade Runner 2049 or whatever. I really, really liked it. I'll read the book. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Sophie Thurston with a very kind £10. You guys are being so generous today. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hey, Vosh, thanks to the positive thoughts on current trans issue. It does help to have the rational peeps giving their point of view rather than my scared what the fuck thoughts. It will get better. It will. I mean, there are no guarantees, of course, but I think that if you were to feel optimistic about any, like, social movement, I think the trans one is... That's a good one to feel optimistic about, you know? Signs point to positive. Goddamn right they do. Oh my god, Christina Rose, thank you for the 31 Australian dollars. Holy shit. All you did was post a sticker with a hippo saying epic fail. I'll assume that's not an insult against me because people don't normally pay me 31 fake Australian dollars for the privilege of delivering an insult. I love my money, even when it's Monopoly money. Thank you for the very kind words of epic fail. And Samantha Giraffe, thank you for the 5 Australian. A lot of Australians out here. Still live, the $2. How was the flight? Anything funny or bad happen? Nah. It was actually a super chill flight. Whoa. It was a very chill flight. I got seated in the middle, but both of the guys that I was next to, they weren't like rude or pushy. There were no babies. Damn, dude, I look like shit with the cam being like that. How do I? Maybe if I do this, that's better. That's better. So we're not looking up at me. That's way better. Okay. Nice. Now I don't have to hold anything either. 10 Lawn Gnomes, thanks to $5. Game stream fundraiser idea. Call of Duty or similar. Donate 100 for every war crime committed. 50 for every glorification of the military. Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry. Is that a donation stream where I'm doing the donating? Wait, that's the opposite of the point of a donation stream. I'm playing the game and I donate every time. That seems a little dangerous. I don't know if I want to run up against those odds in fucking Call of Duty. Jesus. Is this your old room? Yeah. How'd Jubilee go? It ain't happening. There we go. 2009 Shane Dawson style stream. Don't tie me to that man, please. Such is life. Chat, explain to other people in chat why it's not happening. Come on, you guys gotta pull yourselves up by your social bootstraps. Explain to each other. At least 1,000 people watching right now know. Some of the people in chat know. You can tell them. Yeah, no, on Zoom. It's just not going to happen in person. Christina, thank you for the 3 Australian. Don't worry, Vosh, you always look good. Now, that's not true. I've seen my out-of-context clips. Yeah, sorry, Jubilee got canceled because you guys didn't donate enough. That's the reason why, you know? I was talking with Jubilee, and they were like, you know, we thought you were a high-roller streamer, but it seems like you're actually kind of a bitch baby. Bitch baby who can't even get $1,000 per hour streaming. You're not even XQC tier, bro. You're not even Mizkiv tier. Get out of here. They actually said that to me. They said that to me. And then they said that Hassan was taller, more handsome, richer, and better at sex than me. And I asked them, how do you know that Hassan is better at sex? You've never even had sex with me. And then they said, well, no, but we have fucked people that you and Hassan have mutually fucked. Some guy's dad. I don't know. It was really fucked up. And that's what happened. Go to LSF with it. Travis Pink, thank you for the 5 Canadian. Found you a few months ago and you quickly became my favorite channel. Thanks for endlessly entertaining this Canadian. Thank you. My God. So many people from countries that are almost America. Hello, Green Day Blink Fan 182. Still love you, buddy. Jubilee isn't canceled. It's just being done digitally. Yeah, Jubilee called me poor, if you can believe it. Well. Oh, yeah, almost America. Almost America. Romarin, thank you for the 100 rubles. Give up and looking good at this cam. Also show us the room. Nah, it's not my room anymore. I don't want to do the whole tour. It's not my right. But thank you. John Jackson with the $5. Love this content. Easily my favorite streamer. Even though I don't watch full streams, keep up the good work. I forgive you for not watching the full streams. I forgive you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Samantha Giraffe again with the 5 Australian. Not to victim blame, but trying to measure up against Hassan was a bad idea. Sure, if you're going by height, musculature, wealth. But has anyone tried rap battling him? I don't know. Maybe he's not as invulnerable as people think. Now, I can't rap battle. Oh, they have rap battled him? Oh, okay, well. Oh my god, Boha! With the $50! What the fuck? Jesus, you guys. I feel like you guys always donate more when whenever I'm doing vacation streams, I respond to donos, so of course you donate more. I respond to them right away. Boha, thank you so much for the $50. Hope you have some fun. Here's some food truck money. I love having fun, and also I love food truck money. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. My God. It's because we think you're poor, Vosh? Oh, yeah, you know, I grew up on the poor side of Beverly Hills, okay? You guys gotta subsidize my lifestyle. Boha, seriously, thank you. You've all been incredibly kind, and I have to continue responding to that kindness. Rainbow, spelled in a very interesting way, with 10 euros. Hey, Vosh, I watch and love your streams and segments. You remind me of my brother, very logical, amazing at debating. I want him to debate you sometime, just have to find a topic and time it right. I can't make any promises. I turn away a lot of people over email, but it's flattering to me that you would think to compare me to one of your siblings, who you no doubt know quite a bit better than you know me. You know, I remember I was always looking for debates back at the dinner table too, when I was a kid. It sounds dumb and self congratulatory, but there's an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Forgive me, guys. I'm sorry. There's an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's where the Federation sent somebody to debate whether or not the android Data was property or an individual. Um, and I remember that. Wait, was that it? No, 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 no. That was a different one. Not Measure of a Man. It's a different one. It's a different one. No, the Next Generation. It's an episode where they sent somebody over because there was suspicion of a spy. It was an admiral. They sent over an admiral. There was suspicion of a spy, and this admiral was sent over, I think, to assist with the location, to help figure things out. And I remember it was a woman, an older woman, and she was supposed to be legendary for her like debate prowess. Drumhead, Drumhead, yes. And she was talking with Captain Picard, and they were joking back and forth about how, like, every day her father would have her debate a subject at the dinner table or something like that. And I thought that was really cool when I was a kid. I think debates are a lot of fun. If you take them in good spirits, they're not, like, particularly divisive either. The Next Generation is a really good TV show. It's old, it's a little dated and corny now, I think, but I think it really holds up, especially the better episodes. You don't really have to watch the whole series in order, but there are probably like a dozen or 2 dozen episodes that I would say hold up like 10 out of 10, even now. And I'd say they're worth a watch, you know? They're really, really good. They're not like the movies at all. They're very slow-paced and philosophical. Uh, yeah. Yeah, the Next Gen's really good. Nate B with $5. Hey Vosh, I have a program drawing from Bo's Fort Bragg method. Nina showing it's getting expensive to run against progressives. Would love to talk. I have a program drawing from Fort Bragg method. Nina showing it's getting expensive to run against. You can send me an email, but I'm afraid I can't make any promises. I have to turn away a lot of people these days just to make sure I have enough time in my stream to do what I love doing, which is ramble about 40K and make dick jokes. The Willinator, thank you for the $10. You're one swanky individual. Keep it up to stay out of poverty. Thank you. I was on the cusp of starvation before you sent that dono. Seriously, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. My God. Christopher Mond with a very kind $10. If you were a fly on the wall for one historical event, what would it be? Honest to God, yeah, 1 second, Tempest. Honest to God, I really want to be at that, I forget the name of the orgs involved, but that meeting where the German Communist Party decided to overthrow the SDP, or what would later be known as the SDP. The one where Rosa Luxemburg protested against it, but eventually went along. I really wish I could see, like, how that went, you know? You guys know what I'm talking about? I would have been very sad watching that. Tempest demands I make a sad face. Hold on, I have to turn off chat. Right. Okay, that's got to be good. Thank you, Tempest, for that live engineering. There we go. Be sadder? I don't want to milk it too much, okay? I'm not an actor. I'm quite bad at acting, actually. Man, you guys are donating so much it's hard to even keep up. Christ. R. Ham with the $10. Vosh, is this the original dojo where you honed your skills? Yes, I learned many a katana chop over here. Thank you very much. Thank you for noticing. Edward Cornwall with the 80 Czar. Just sending good vibes to you in the community. I love listening to your streams while studying. Thank you. My favorite type of content has always been stuff that I could listen to while doing other stuff. Playing video games, homework, whatever. I'm happy to provide that for other people. Bundin Fungus, the 29, with the $5. Thank you. Room tour vouch? No, afraid not. Not my room to tour. Also, talked to a boy. I really liked him. Make eye contact at the gym for a month. He's a literal model. Love you, sir. Good luck. I hope you're able to nail it. And by it, of course, I mean him. By it, I meant the sex, but good luck. Frodo's the $5. Just played Among Us today. Can finally relate to using the Sussy Baka emote. Now you play Among Us? Like now? You've waited until now? Knocked out with a 1462. Thank you so much. Skyrim is better than Doom? Okay, come on. That's a fucking bait post. Seriously? Come on. And Shimniak with the $5. Do you think nostalgia can blind people from consumerism's evilness, like in Vaporwave, for instance? Yes, but Vaporwave is critical of consumerism, in a way. I think that the aesthetic of Vaporwave is about the decay of 1980s blind consumerism, you know? You have all of the, like, glitzy advertisement aesthetics of the era juxtaposed to usually, like, crumbling statues or, like, broad vistas of nothingness. I think it's a way of like playing off the emptiness of consumerism in a way that's still kind of uplifting and positive, if that makes any sense. That's what I get from it, at least. It's one of the reasons why Vaporwave is really, really popular with fascists who don't like consumerism and with leftists who don't like consumerism. Of course, fascists claim to not like consumerism, but then fascists will jerk themselves off raw, imagining a society built around advertising from the 1950s, so... Romarin with 100 rubles again. For real, though, thanks to the good work, you've opened my eyes to a lot of issues. That's the last one, say Putin's a thief and a crook. As long as you don't get arrested for having that playing through your speakers, my friend. But yes, he is. And thank you. You've been very kind, and I'm happy to be doing this work. Stay awake with the $5. How do you think the midterms will play out, and how do you think that'll impact 2024? My feelings on the midterms right now are less than positive. That's all I have to say right now. 10 Lawn Gnomes, the $5. Are you set on D&D, or will you try other systems like Pathfinder as well? I'm set on D&D. I don't care about the system. I care about the games and the people I'm playing with. Besides, I homebrew everything in D&D anyway. I just changed rules for the next arc that we're doing. Like, it's barely D&D anymore, you know? Sir Political Banana with the $5. Rip live debates. Speaking of TV shows, though, go watch Arcane. Wait! Sorry, you meant with Jubilee. Yes, don't worry, we'll do live debates in the future. Go watch Arcane. Yeah, I'll peep it. I'll peep it a little bit. Finger Trouble with the $10. I watch all your YouTube videos and enjoy your content. Here's a photo of me and my puppy as tribute. Feel free to show chat. I'm afraid I can't open any links right now. It's not configured for that. But that donation will remain in my feed. So when I'm next streaming from my computer, I can open it from there. It will not disappear from the site. The feed is always preserved. You guys are being crazy with the donations today, man. Drake Shade 35 with the $20. Thank you so much. I recently watched a doc by Atunche about the Puritans, where I like Atunche, by the way, where way more progressive than we see them as today, and while it was rooted in religious values, a large part of the movement was against feudalism and state power. That is true. The Puritans were relatively progressive. I don't know much about it, but I have heard that. They were fairly peaceful people. They weren't like they're not perfect, certainly. I want to learn more about them. I'll watch the video. I haven't seen that Atunche video. Ronsk with the $5. Got a Switch for my birthday and picked up Metroid Dread. Haven't owned the Nintendo system since Advance Game Rocks. Have you played Metroid? Not Metroid. I've only played 3D Metroid games. We'll be playing Metroid Primes 1 through 3 on stream soon. I promise. Well, at least 1 through 2. 3, we'll see how the Wii adaptation works. Azrael Razor with the $10. Just spent the last hour listening to 3 generations of my family go through every conservative conspiracy since the election like it's the gospel, followed by how the end times are soon. It's easy for the fundamentalists to get away with their crazy conspiracy theories when they think the world's ending in 2 years, huh? Really puts the clock on them in a way that absolves them of responsibility. Comrade Cubby with a very kind Tier 2 sub. Pro tip, newbies, hit the auto-renew. Continue the great work, Vosh. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yes, that's true. Donating money to me once is good and all, but why not donate to me an infinite number of times? Mathematically a superior option. Nathan G. Stone with the $5. Reckon Bernie will run again, or is there anyone you see as a worthy replacement? At the moment, no. I don't know who can replace him, and I don't think he'll run again. I do think that he is too old. I do not think he will run again. Rough out here. And AB with the $5. Thank you. Yeah, send the email. But again, no promises. Can't make no promises. I use your Moss video when explaining my program to people. It's been really helpful. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, the Moss comparison, the Moss analogy from Toucan Birdie. I really think it's helpful, you know? Like, I really like it. I really think it's important to emphasize the necessity of treating our system not as a collection of flawed individuals, but as a flawed system which needs to be staffed by individuals. You can make them good or bad. It doesn't really change the underlying math. Make Bernie Sanders a president, you think he wouldn't commit war crimes? Unfortunately, that's what the presidency of the United States is built to facilitate. You have to do a lot to change that. Orbiton, thanks the $5. Can I get a prayer for my big bro who was a Bernier buster in 2016 and a Trumper in 2020? The Bernier bust to Trump pipeline. Small but significant. I'm sorry. And a prayer. Good luck. Rippy with the $5. Day 2 of convincing Vosh to play League on stream. It will never happen. Seriously, it's not going to happen. Where's my phone? Hold on. Didn't I, oh, here it is. There. I thought I'd lost it for a second, but I haven't. Sorry. Hylian Dragoon Zero with the $5. I know it's a niche issue, but are you aware of the treatment/history of minorities, namely the Montagnards in Vietnam? If so, very brief thoughts. I'm afraid that I'm not. I know nothing about them. But all over the world, in states western, eastern, or otherwise, there are marginalized and indigenous ethnic groups. It's not at all surprising to me that some would exist in, well, I mean, anywhere. Always something worth looking into. Levelhead with the very kind $10. I'm a small-town journalist in one of the last independently owned newspapers in Colorado. Many areas of the country are news deserts with no local journalists or institutions. Any ideas how to address this? God, that's so out of my realm of expertise. Man, I don't know. I don't know how you would ever grassroots something like that. I'm not a journalism major. That does sound like something that should be worked on, though. You probably couldn't do it traditionally, like through print. I mean, you'd have to like have some kind of website, but you'd have to get people to tune into that website. I don't know. You would need to find some kind of draw. Not just covering the news, but a way of involving the community or drawing their attention. Dylan was talking about this earlier. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but that's very much out of my realm of expertise. I do wish you luck, though. That community action is essential. Okay, wow, I'm going to have to respond to these. You guys are incredibly donating faster than I'm responding to the donations, which is really, really wild. I'm sorry. I normally just respond to chat, but you guys are being so generous, I can't give that up. Leftist Infighter 696, can you explain what supercapitalism is? The idea is that the most capitalist thing that you could do is radical ownership, where everyone is a business owner, which is a method that could be you could achieve that through worker cooperatives. It's basically a meme, but I think that the underlying logic is sound. Supercapitalism, you know. Kibi with the 5. Hey Vosh, your thoughts on the current Mexican president? I'm afraid I don't know that much. I can't really say. Always something to look into in the future. Becoming 138 with the $5. Enjoy your perspective on politics. Thank you. I do too, sometimes. Jude Mars, the $2. Perspective philosophy is planning a rebuttal on utilitarianism. I don't think much of perspective philosophy's opinions. I've gotten plenty of good email conversations with like philosophy PhDs, and I think I've got a decent handle on this stuff, but I think he just has it out for me because he's ass pained or whatever. It could be veganism, you know? That's the vegan brain for you. They get all spiteful. Brad First One with a very kind $5. You should get Zizek on stream. Yeah, that would be great, getting Zizek on stream. Let me just do that. Yeah, I agree. Dash and Scan with the $5. You watch Doctor Who? I'm afraid I haven't. I've just seen people's analysis of Doctor Who. Like JXC, I think the channel's name is, and stuff like that. H-Bomber guy as well. Do you think Daleks are an outdated metaphor of fascism given how Nazis act nowadays? I have always felt that the Daleks, because I've been told this is what they are a bad analogy for Nazis. Because the Daleks are like hateful and cruel, almost on principle, but unfortunately no Nazi thinks of themselves that way. Radical populism leading people towards mindsets where they feel the only way to survive is through cruelty. That's a different... It's a different thing. Like, the Dalek analogy seems to me like, well, the Daleks are just like evil by nature, but that's not what fascists are or what fascism is. By nature is how fascists talk. Essentialism. It has to do with the systems set up, the things people are taught to believe. But again, I haven't seen Doctor Who, so I'm really working with scraps of info here. You know. John Jackson, thanks the very kind $5. I'm not a big fan of the Final Fantasy series. It encapsulates a lot of what I find irritating about anime, but I do know that they have had some bangers, so I'll pay respects to that at least, you know? And I've played some Final Fantasy 14. It wasn't as fun as WoW for me, but you know. Okay, now I have to catch up on the site donations. My God, guys. Fiora with the $10. Keep up the great work what you do, Vosh. This trans woman appreciates everything that you've been doing. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. I hope things are going well for you. And Seraphone with the $10. I have an in with a news editor at the BBC, and we're going to chat about the whole transphobia shit show there. Anything you think I should ask? Yeah, I guess just ask them if they would feel comfortable presenting a collection of anecdotes from members of a hate movement as news if it were to come from any other hate movement, you know? You can air the perspectives, the discourse on an issue without presenting the ill-informed conjecture of bigots, people who have formed political organizations around bigotry, as news. That's what you should ask them. That's what I want to know. There are a bunch of ways they could worm out of answering that question, but you'd have to deal with that on the spot. Obama Nipple Snowman, nice name. Thank you for the $5 and for the wonderful food recommendation, Main Chick on Santa Monica Boulevard. It is something I think that I might have heard of, but I could just be imagining that. I do love good nuggies and chicken sandos, though. That's about as good as food gets. Thank you. One Shook Boy with the insanely kind $20. A year and a half ago, I was a Bernier buster. I was probably on the fast track to becoming some Dorite. Instead, I found your community. Thank you, VGG. Hey, guys! They're calling all of you out, not just me. Thank you, One Shook Boy. I'm happy to provide a community that, in spite of my incredibly exclusionary behavior, is still, I think, a fairly broad tent. Thank you. And thank my community. I think my community is great. Burndog with the 501, thank you very much. Thanks for your content. You helped me realize what exactly a fascist, racist, transphobe looks like. Love your work. Thank you. I try my best to know your enemy and all that, right? Orbitin with the $2. What year did you come out as a rhinoceros? I don't know what joke that is, but let's just say 1997, early on. Why not? I'll play into it. Posadas John with the $2. Speaking of Out and Shay films, have you seen this parody of you? No, I can't click that link, but I'll see it when I get back to my proper computer. It's probably just him dressed up as a person with a big beard, but I'll take a look at it anyway. And Captain Gwendolyn with a very kind $5. Thoughts on whether or not we have a solid enough mandate to mandate cooperatives given our current level of information on the topic? Rose says we need more data. We need more data for a mass mandate, like for everything. We do not need more data for tax incentives for businesses that are small and medium sized to go cooperative. If we had tax incentives like, like lower... like this, that, or the other, or like even rebates or stuff like that for businesses with 500 workers or less to go cooperative, that would be something I think that would be almost inarguably beneficial. It would incentivize good behavior without punishing like slow comers. I think that would be very good. But no, we can't just mandate everything go cooperative all at once. We need to proceed slowly and carefully to avoid economic disruptions that would cause devastation to our country and others. And Sarah Sassafras with the $20. Thank you so much. Thanks for all your content. It's helped me stay sane during the pandemic. The ever ongoing pandemic. Yeah. Hey, you know what? The feeling is mutual. God only knows what I would be doing if I didn't have this job, and this has been as difficult as it can be. Better for my sanity than almost anything else I can imagine doing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And, oh goodness, it's about time for me to go. Saturn with the $5. Should I quit my job as a Raytheon engineer? You can if you want to. If you quit your job, somebody very talented will replace you. Your decision to quit is not going to impede Raytheon in any way, shape, or form. But if you feel uncomfortable working for Raytheon and you feel like you have prospects elsewise, then you should. Just don't lie to yourself about what it means in the grand scheme of things. It's about systems, remember. We're all replaceable. The only truly irreplaceable people in the grand scheme of things are people who are so wealthy that their wealth informs the development of systems, people who are media figures because their voice is not directly replaceable, and people who have meaningful political power. Outside of that, we are just cogs in machines. But we can be, happy cogs, and we can do good work, and we can fulfill community needs. Jared Weather Official with the 5. Been watching you since 2019, and you have inspired me to do more political content. Nice! I'm happy to hear that. Politics is all around us. We live in a very political world. I'm delighted when people have the ability or the interest to get into it. And Xander Corvus, my man, the $5. Thank you. As always, a lovely friend of the stream. I assume it's actually you, Xander, because you're on YouTube and not on the site, but I assume you're Xander Corvus. The one that I know and love. But otherwise, either way, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate that. Never have I seen, a dono from a person whose, penis I can so vividly remember the appearance of in my mind. Anyway, unfortunately, it's about time for me to go. There's some stuff that I have to do. For chatters that are confused, Xander Corvus is a porn star. I hope it's not weird for me to say that. I mean, it can't be weird, right? Like, they're a porn star, right? Like, it's... a lot of the assumptions that we have vis-a-vis, like, social norms kind of break down, I think, or have to be altered a little bit with sex work. Like, at sex work conventions are, like, porn stars shaking hands going, like, dog, your dick is choice. Like, yeah. Right? Maybe. Anyway. Dude Man, the $5, thank you very much. I should try Final Fantasy Tactics, the PS1? Maybe. I know there are good Final Fantasy games, even if the franchise in general doesn't really strike my fancy. Either way, either way, I do have to go, guys. I did not expect to be showered with such incredible generosity while I was here. Seriously, I have no idea what's wrong with you guys, but I do appreciate it. Whatever is wrong with you is it's a disease that I'm comfortable enabling. When I get back to streaming properly, I mean, we are on the grind set, okay? We are going to be really digging into it when I get back. So if you have been, I don't know how many of you here have been thinking I could use more Vosh content. I know I already produce a lot, but we are going to really, really triple down on that. Vlogmas, goddamn right. We got work to do for November and December. You guys take care. I'll be back in Seattle tomorrow. At latest, I stream the day after tomorrow because, I'm lazy. So you take care, okay? If I missed any donations, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm working with a setup I'm not completely familiar with. There were 2 donos from before the stream started. 3 places at once. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. I'll try. And Cadser with the tier 4 sub. Thank you so goddamn much. Doing my part for the Great Replacement Peepo Guns. Thank you. We're all doing it out here, okay? We're all bringing about the Great Replacement. By which I mean we're replacing frowns with smiles. That is the true aim of socialist advocacy. Amy Guitar with the $5 when Vouch back home soon. I promise. You all take care. Everyone, have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon, okay? Thank you for joining me on this scuffed stream. Goodbye.